Hey there. Good afternoon and welcome to another edition of An Uncomfortable Truth. We're going to make this brief. Follow us, comment, subscribe, like, all that good stuff. Help us grow. I rushed through it because I've been made aware of an incident that needs discussion. It seems that on a Just Pearly Things interview with one Nick Fuentes, things were said that shouldn't have been said. We're going to discuss them. We won't take a lot of time. This is not going to be very long. But at the end of this, I'm going to tell you exactly why I decided to do what I did. Firstly, in the course of talking about immigration, that she mentioned my Africans. And she giggled. Anyone who ever watches Just Pearly Things will tell you that she giggles a lot at the cuts and the stuff that she makes. Sometimes it's because it's funny. Sometimes it's because she's nervous. Which one? It's up to you to decide. I'm not here to tell you which one is which. I'm just here to tell you it's not what you think it is. The bigger one was, and she said my Africans, because she was talking about getting them expedited so they can go with her to the States to do her content. Which segues very nicely into another point. To those who say that she's racist, grow the fuck up. Full disclosure, I'm not speaking for her. She's her own person with her own mind. I have literally no skin in this game. But I cannot, and I will not, stand idly by while people defame someone who doesn't really deserve it. People talk about how she's monetized and all sorts of stuff like that. She's doing what any good business person would do. Let's face it. As I've said before, podcasting started as a hobby. It is now a business. A multi-million-dollar business. And the rules of the game have changed as the podcasting world has changed. That's all it is. It is a business. And you do what you do, you move the way you move, you interact the way you interact to grow the brand, to expand the sphere of influence, to get bigger. And that, in the end, that's all it is. You want to get bigger. You want to reach more people. You want to have the algorithm look favorably upon your content. That's it. That is literally it. Anything else is extra sauce. It's gravy. It's superfluous. It's a net plus. It's a bonus. That is but the stated goal of a podcast is to make money doing what you like. And people saying that she's racist Do you know her? Have you met her? Have you had a chance to sit down and talk to her? I mean, really talk to her. I'll answer it for you. No, you haven't. And to make things even more interesting, she's apologized for it. Whether you believe it or not, it's totally up to you. But she's taking accountability for her misguided actions, and she's making amends for it. That's it. And I can already hear people say, "Oh, excuses." I got news for you. An excuse is a reason you don't want to hear. That is an uncomfortable truth. You can be completely and totally honest with your apology. If you choose not to believe it, you don't. If you choose not to accept it, you don't. But it's a choice. I want to right now have an apology of my own. And I apologize that some people can get butthurt over a flippant remark. Should she have done it? No. Should she have known better? Yes. Did she do it? Yes. Did she apologize? Yes. Yes, she has. And you're still going to get people all up in their feelings. And I'll get down to the total reason for this piece. People are mad at her. People are upset with her. People are calling her everything but her name because she's white. Ask yourself this question. If a black person had done what she did, would you be as upset? Would you? I've listened to King Richard, shout out to King Richards, talk about it. I've listened to Anton Daniels, shout out to Anton Daniels, talk about it. And of the two, King Richards is a lot closer to Pearl, based upon he's a part of their channel now, and they work together. He has said, okay, he didn't believe that was a smart move, having her on the podcast. He doesn't believe. He believed that he said that him and Blessing, the producer, sat her down after it and let her know how they felt about it. And he still rocks with her. Then you've got people like MTR. Shout out to MTR. Who said that due to this, and he can't work with her anymore. That's on you. If that's what you feel you need to do, then by all means do it. I'm not going to find fault in that. I don't agree with it, but I respect the fact that you made that decision. And you had Anton Daniels, who's on several podcasts in the last day or so, bringing up the simple fact that you're mad because she's white. And when he does, nobody comes up with any sort of counter argument for that because it's true. You're all in your feelings. You're all hurt. You're all upset because she's white. And you can bully her because she's a woman. And I ask you, as one person to another person, if you made a mistake, and we all have, and you took the steps to address what you felt was wrong, and you apologized for it, shouldn't that be the end of it? But no. You still got people talking about, oh, I'm upset because she doesn't know this because she's not black. She never said she was. Her first foray into the world of podcasting was the whitest girl on earth. So she knows she's white. She knows this. And as far as people saying that she's appropriating the black culture, stuff like that, I think it goes further than that. Because I think, now I don't have any proof on this, but I think she's into the black experience more than you care to know. Because I think she's dated black guys before. I really think so. Now, I could be wrong. If I am, so be it. But I think she has. And because of it, it gives her another sight into it. And once again, I could be wrong. And if I am, I'm wrong. But in the end, she does this. She does it for entertainment. But she's also doing this to show women what they're doing wrong, how culture has and society has let them down, and what they can do to better themselves for us. But that don't matter anymore, does it? That doesn't matter. She's done all this good. She's done so much. And as Anton says, she's put money in the pockets of black people. Would a racist do that? Of their own free will. No, I don't think they do. I could be wrong. But I don't think they do. You spend all this time. Her best friend, Jess, is a black girl. And that was her partner in crime for a lot of the beginning segments of her whitest girl reaction videos. A woman that they brought on the show later, she got so tight she calls her Auntie Jenny. And she's as black as night. I don't think you do that if you're racist. Matter of fact, I know you don't. You deal with them when you have to, and you talk about them when you're out of their earshot. Because that's what people do. And you can't tell me I'm wrong because I know I'm right. You cannot prove me wrong on that. Because that is human nature. I will continue to watch Just Pearly Things. It's entertaining. It's insightful. I like it. If you choose not to, that's on you. Do what you must, because I'm going to do what I gotta. But if you don't want to rock with her anymore, and again, that's understandable, you don't have any smoke on her for her anymore. So stop blowing smoke. I said this before, and I'll say it again. To quote Howard Stern, if you don't like me, don't watch me. If enough of you don't like me, I'll go away. See, that's the beauty of democracy and the power of the purse. You stop watching, sponsorship dries up, it becomes harder and harder for people to produce content. If you squeeze hard enough, it completely dries up and they go away. But you get people who delight in the suffering of others. They were just waiting for something like this to happen, just waiting for it. And now it's here, so now they're going to run with it and milk it for all it's worth. If you don't got something nice to say, don't say anything. Shut your mouth. It gets no simpler. The more you talk about it, the more you disparage it, the more you downgrade it and play it, the more people are going to watch it just out of curiosity. I shouldn't watch this. Why shouldn't I watch this? I'm going to watch it just to see what they're talking about. They turn it on. She gets no more eyeballs. She may get more followers and subscribers out of it. But that's neither here nor there. The bottom line that nobody seems to want to discuss is she's apologized for this. She took she took her hat in her hand. She approached the mic. She's taking responsibility for what she said. She has apologized for what she said. And she's going to take steps going forward to make sure that something like this doesn't happen again. What more do you want? That's something King Richard said, and I swear I got to meet him one day. Because that's the honest to God truth. She's apologized. What more does she have to do? Do you want blood? Is that the only thing that's going to satiate you? Is that the only thing that's going to satisfy your bloodlust? Because if so, I don't know what to tell you. I have no idea to tell you because it's not going to happen. To quote the great Chuck D from Public Enemy, apologies made to whoever pleases, still they got me like Jesus. She said sorry. She said, I'm a show accountability for my actions. They were wrong. I apologize. And she did this after she watched the replay, and she said there was cringy moments on it. It made her cringe. So what more do you people want? What more is she going to have to do to get you people to get off her back? Now, again, I have no skin in the game whatsoever. She's a big girl. She can take care of herself. She can handle herself. But I'm not going to sit by with the little platform that I do have and watch you people railroad somebody who doesn't deserve it. She doesn't deserve this. Granted, as I said before, it's a business. So part of her decision probably came from, I'll get more clicks out of this. I'll get more views out of this. Should she have done it? No. But I can say that because I know exactly what Nick Fuentes is about. And I won't give him any time, even on my small platform, to espouse his views on anything. But I know this. That's the difference between her and I. I can see Nick for exactly who and what he is. She didn't have that luxury. And to make things even more interesting, she's taking down the offensive content. Would a racist do that? No, because in today's day, a racist is going to double and even triple down on it. Yeah, I said it. There it is right there. Look at it. I said what I said. She has apologized. I can't say that enough. She has apologized for what she's done. For me, that's good enough. She realized what she did was wrong, and she's making amends for it. That's all I ask. Glass houses, people. Glass houses. Those who live in glass houses shouldn't throw stones. Words to live by.